Welcome back to the channel, friends. Today we're rocking and rolling with some more Tape to Tape, the excellent hockey roguelites. And just as in many other games, speed is very, very important. In fact, it's fair to say that speed kills here in Tape to Tape. And lucky for us, there's a specially curated speed team that we're going to be using today. However, there's a bit of a catch in that the speed buff applied to our team is also going to be applied to the enemy. Should make for some high-flying, fast-paced hockey action. And that's, of course, why you're here today. So let's see if we can put together a winner and get on into it. Smash the like button if you like the Tape to Tape. Let me know your thoughts about the run in the comments section below. If you happen to be new here, then consider subscribing so you don't miss the next Tape to Tape run. Thank you so much. Now let's rock and roll. Right, so as advertised, we're going to be going with the Speedy Squad here today. Both teams start with plus 50 speed. Plus 50 is a very, very large margin as enabled by the Cheeto Plushie Relic. Should be some fun here today. We'll be playing on veteran difficulty, the toughest difficulty available. I like to play with the timer. We also have the option of playing with score, but let's play with the timer because it adds intensity. Let's rock and roll. Alright, so it looks like we have Trick Shot and what is this exactly? Instantly get up after a knockout springboard. Okay. Kind of like that. But let's take a look at the roster. So, annual Vezina Trophy contestant, the Butcher. You know him, you love him, great goaltender. We have Ricky Kirby with very good speed, 49 checking. Kowalski, good speed, good shot power. We have Mark Bench, good speed, good accuracy. Kelly Jelly, diminutive in size, great speed, great accuracy, poor shot power, very, very poor checking. And then we have Mr. Mick Shortstuff, Angus Mick Shortstuff, probably like the nephew of Angus McShaggy, I would think. Great speed, great accuracy, great shot power, very poor checking. And he has the ability immunity, get immune for 1 second. On the bench, we do have the boring dude sporting some pretty balanced stats, actually. So if I assess my team as a whole, we don't really have a great defender. Like our checking stat is very, very poor. So maybe that's something that we can work to, I guess, kind of fill in the gaps on, right? Like work on checking, either that or just abandon it altogether. Guess we're going to have to find out. But first and foremost, I think we can probably sub in Kowalski for boring dude. Although Kowalski is bigger, right? So he's a larger sprite. Maybe we just work on boring dude as our project. Have him train the overall. I like it. I think I'm good with my formation just like this. Kowalski on defense with 27 checking though. It's gotta be better. And I think we can probably go with springboard. And then another thing I want to focus on in this is free agents. Although we do have 2 McShaggy upgrades. Although one of them is chaos, which usually is crippling. Got the penitents waiting for us at the end. Let's take this. Alright, Mark Bench. Start off a new campaign here. Mark Bench wins the draw. Hits Angus Mick Shortstuff. Back to Kowalski. And a snipe. A bottom right snipe. And the scoring parade begins. Kowalski gets it done. Assist by Mick Shortstuff and maybe Bench. Yeah, Mark Bench. Fantastic. Alright, springboard. Instantly get up after a knockout. So, we have both of our forwards here. They're both small, therefore very susceptible to knockout. One of them is more balanced. I think Angus Mick Shortstuff is going to be our spark plug for this. We have to get him like super high accuracy and shot power, and he's got to take over games. So let's have him get up quickly. Let's go to the goalie coach. We have Bobby Butcher, the Falcon. Goalie is faster to go pick up free pucks. Okay. Will automatically pass to a teammate on a glove or a block or rebound. That pass can still be intercepted. Let's go with the Falcon. And in versus the Calaveras. Rory McShaggy and Co. Dave Grohl. I mean, his name is Bear Grohl, but I'll call him Dave Grohl. It's that big dude right back there. Yeah, him. And how about that? Immediately. Just immediately. He's like, my name's Bear Grohl, man. Not Dave Grohl. Alright, boys. Let's settle it down. Bear Grohl gets in tight. That one deflects out of play. We're going to have a defensive zone face-off. Let's go, Mark Bench. Win this. Alright, good job. Bunch of safety around the net. You like to see that. Mark Bench coming back through. Tried to hit a streaking Angus mixed short stuff, but didn't work. Going back the other way now. Angus mixed short stuff. Coming back. Ricky Kirby, big shot. Nothing. And back through is Charlotte Chapstick with a shot on gold. Butcher fights that one off. And Kelly Jelly starts the charge. Again, Mark Bench feeds it over to mixed short stuff, and it's a thing of beauty. You absolutely bet. Angus mixed short stuff. The great goal there. Had a player draped all over him, too. Mark Bench. And another one for Angus mixed short stuff. And the man with 2 goals. Or maybe it's a boy. Maybe it's a kid. I guess I don't know. But he's got 2 goals. So can he compete at this level? You're darn right he can. You bet. You absolutely bet. Charlotte Chapstick tries to go for a juicy rebound. Feeds it up. Mark Bench with a great shot. And Rory McShaggy does what he's known for, right? Punishes. Ricky Kirby with a great defensive zone possession there. Kelly Jelly in all alone. Man, the door was left wide open. Just couldn't handle the pass. Back the other way is Kelly Jelly, a little spin cycle action. Make short stuff, looking for the hat trick. Make short stuff, bangs some bodies. You know, he still might have the heart of a lion, despite his small size. Ricky Kirby cuts that one off. Coming back up through the neutral zone. Ricky Kirby looking for a passing opportunity. Mark Bench, and then on the backhand, Angus makes short stuff, completes the hat trick. Mark Bench with his 3rd assist as well. Absolutely fantastic. Bear Grohl takes a giant shot. Well, Dave Grohl takes a giant shot. Freddie Kowalski takes a shot. Bear Grohl, another big shot. Whole bunch of nothing. Little spin cycle, and lights the lamp, but it doesn't look like it counts. Man, what a great shot that was by Kelly Jelly. Accuracy on full display, but it doesn't look like it's going to count. Most unfortunate. All right, looking at the stats, right? Equal on shots pretty much. They are out hitting us. Time on attack is equal. Passing is equal. I mean, we're playing pretty much equal. The equalizer, the what's in our favor, not equalize, but what's in our favor is, of course, face-offs won. Let's keep winning face-offs. Mark Bench. All right, great job. And then Ricky Kirby just gets it intercepted in the neutral zone. Leads to a grade A scoring opportunity by the opposition. And then Bear Grohl just lays down Kelly Jelly. And that is not what you want to see if you are Kelly Jelly. A man literally 10 times your size. And the Butcher comes up with that one. And Angus mixed short stuff just over pursues the pass. Tried to go cross ice, right? It's good looking play. The Butcher fights that one off, but gives up a rebound, and Angus mixed short stuff gets stacked, but he should pop right back up quickly. Kelly Jelly, you bet. Cross ice to cross ice, and it's a thing of beauty. The great deal of speed that we do have. We're using it to our advantage there, and the Kelly Jelly accuracy snipe on display. Mark Bench with 5 assists in that affair. I mean, terrific. We got superstars doing superstar things. Kelly Jelly chose a good time to kind of come alive. Angus makes short stuff with 3 goals, 5 assists from Mr. Bench. You love that out of your center. Let's go. All right, Generous Domino. Gain 5% pass power for each assist. 5% pass power for each assist. Hat trick bonus. Get plus 10 overall after scoring 3 goals in a game. Think about that. This is also pretty darn good, though. I mean, think about that. Mark Bench would have plus 25%. Just off that one. I've never seen this one before. But this right here for Angus makes short stuff. I mean, if we're going to build the run around him, seems like you have to. Seems like that's the one you have to do. Plus 10 overall is insane. So that's the one we got to do. Generous Domino, though. I do like it quite a bit. So now we can go in on mixed short stuff. But then you get another goalie upgrade. It's Meatballs. Kelly Jelly upgrade. I think you probably have to take this. You have to. We have to work on our boy Angus mixed short stuff. So shot power. Yeah, let's get shot power up, you bet. Blade Master. Ricky Kirby, Mark Bench, Freddie Kowalski. Totally normal puck. Launch a decoy puck that will draw opponents away from the play. Little disco fever. Let's do that. I like that. And in versus the top cheese, of course. Mr. Willie Bree and Cam Ember. Let's see what we got here. Willie Bree is a very prolific scorer. Like, he's very, very good. Let's see if we can work the hat trick. This constant hat tricks with Mick Short stuff. How about that? We threw the decoy puck. Love to see that. All right, streaking in. Mick Short stuff. Can't remember, in all alone on the backhand. And here we go. Mick Short stuff. Get open. He's actually lucky he didn't get absolutely drilled right there. And Willie Bree, man, is just so effective at locating that puck with the magnet. Kelly Jelly almost had it. Mick Short stuff. Looks like that one might have gotten tied up on the referee. Referees is always in a bad position. All right, so Kowalski creates space with the fake puck. Ricky Kirby with the big shot. Coming back through the neutral zone are the top cheese. Can't remember, Mark Scarpone, and Willie Bree doesn't miss that one too often, does he? The man's a prolific scorer. Mark Scarpone in all alone. We get real lucky there. Flips it through on the backhand. Nothing for Mr. Mick Short stuff. Butcher fights that one off. Big shot there by Mr. Mick Short stuff. Comes up short. This doesn't find its way home. Mr. Mick Short stuff streaking in. Big shot there. Almost gets his own rebound. Comes back through. Willie Bree gets that poked off his stick in the neutral zone. Coming back through. Willie Bree in front of the net where he lives. The man lives there, man. Oh, man. Cross-ice pass. We almost had it. A good look for Kelly Jelly. Ricky Kirby tries to take the best scoring opportunity that we've had, and he just can't quite handle it. 1-0 top cheese after 1. We have to get the scoring parade started here, boys. Let's get it started early and often. Is everybody in good health? They are. All right, let's go. All right, great face-off win. Again, Mark Bench needed to just facilitate it right across to Mick Short stuff. All right, the Butcher gobbles that one up. That's good. We like when the Butcher does that. Mick Short stuff gets dumped. And the Butcher coming back the other way. Just in a little too far. Cam Emmer gets drilled. Kowalski. All right, a streaking Kelly Jelly. Mick Short stuff. All right, the equalizer. You bet. Beautiful play. We need more of those. Got to work together as a forward group here, boys. No hero hockey needed. Mick Short stuff in. Nice in tights. You bet. Glove side. Beats him. So I mentioned no hero hockey. Well, that was kind of heroic. Mick Short stuff tries to capitalize on that hat trick. Actually almost gets it. Great interception there by Kowalski. Coming back through the neutral zone to Mark Bench. Up to Kelly Jelly. Cam Ember loses the board battle. Mick Short stuff in all alone. Man, he almost had it. That was almost a hat trick. Just lock it in. Almost. Kowalski. Where's Mick Short stuff? Come skating around. Mick Short stuff from a tight angle. I mean, it was a good shot to take. A good shot to attempt. And Willie Bree. I think that's Willie Bree again. Yeah, it is. So he chalks up number 2 and the great equalizer as well. Mick Short stuff. Sliding save by the goaltender. Cam Ember in all alone. He is distracted by a false puck. And Willie Bree is all over that. And Mark Bench tries to just tap it home. Good pass by Mick Short stuff. And it looks like we might be waving this one off. I'm not exactly sure why. They're going to call it no goal on that. Maybe some goalie interference, perhaps. I mean, if you get in too tight and you make contact with the goaltender, that is goalie interference. But, you know, there aren't things like offsides and whatnot in this game. Mick Short stuff in tight. Man, he's looking for the game winner. And the hat trick. Looks like we might have to go hat trick in OT, hopefully. 14-13, I mean, got a virtual tie going on here. A little more time on attack for the good guys. But overall, I mean, 0 hits, right? Like you're seeing us just unable to really apply any pressure by way of physicality. We have to do it with the speed game, and you know, they have plus 50 speed too. They can keep up with us. That is one thing that I'm certainly noticing. So it puts a lot of importance on winning face-offs. Alright, so that was supposed to go to Mr. McShortstuff. But let's prioritize winning here first. Mr. McShortstuff gets it done! And you bet, it always had to happen. You knew it had to happen. And you bet, Mr. McShortstuff with the breakaway goal. Superior speed and skill on display. And you love to see a plus 10 overall. And a win for the good guys. Terrific. Right, white flag gained plus 35 overall. Bonuses lost after your first knockout. So that's a relic. Jiggly puck. Gain speed on a successful body check. 50% weaker in breakaway. I mean, bonuses lost after your first knockout. I mean, we're going to get knocked out all the time. But maybe it helps us start a little faster. So let's take it. And Kelly Jelly Fan Club, yes. Let's get a nice impactful upgrade for her. Quick draw level 2. She's not really a slap shot artist. Let's go quick draw level 2. I mean, it's very, very good. And inverse is the Penitents. Let's take them out. These guys are very, very, very physical. Let's see if their physical brand can keep up with our speed game. Mark Bench just crashes the net. How about that? McShortstuff with the shots. Goalie gives up the rebound. Ends right upon Mark Bench's stick, and that's how the first one is registered. Comes right through again to Mark Bench. This might be a Mark Bench kind of game here, folks. Mark Bench has been known to take over the game every now and then. And Kelly Jelly just can't quite get out of the scrum. And we got a real weak shot. Ma Fulton gets a goal. It just barely leaks through, but it's a goal nonetheless. And of course, this team has the annoying whip. And on the backhand there is Averill Fulton. 2-1 then. All right, so McShortstuff dumps the grandma. That's felonious. Felonious stuff there. And Kelly Jelly tries to get real cute. Angus McShortstuff doing some great things. And you see that decoy puck. It's actually pretty good. I like that quite a bit. Angus McShortstuff gets in real tight. Great shot opportunity. Throws on the immunity to fight that off. Big blast there. Mark Bench gets dumped. Ricky Kirby wins the board battle. Coming back up through. Ricky Kirby. McShortstuff. Oh, man, that was a great scoring opportunity. Great scoring position. The Butcher gobbles that one up. How about that? McShortstuff in tight. Great poke check in the neutral zone. And then he gets the whip. Man. We were streaking to the nets, and Averill again gets it for seconds of the bout. McShortstuff, the attempt, and Kowalski loses the board battle. Grandma's got some oomph on that shot now. Kelly Jelly in tight. The diminutive Kelly Jelly in tight. Big slap shot there. And that's how that one wraps up. 3 goals given up, boys. It's not good enough. It's got to be better. 40 seconds on attack. I think that's a promising takeaway, but 14 hits to 1. And how are we doing? All right, so Kelly Jelly is nearing injury. Do we bring in the boring dude? He's got a little more size. And pretty good speed. Yeah, let's call him the boring dude. Let's bring him in. Kelly Jelly, train accuracy. While you're a little banged up. Alright, good face-off win there, boys. Alright, how about that? The equalizer. Actually, not the equalizer. Gets us a little closer. Cuts that lead in half. Great job. Angus Mick Shortstuff. How about that? 2 quick ones for Mr. Mick Shortstuff. You love to see it. It's all predicated on the face-off win, is what it is. And what do you know? A couple of seconds into the second period, we are all knotted up at 3. Mick Shortstuff coming on in. Throws on the immunity. Boring dude. How's that not a goal? How's that not a goal? Wait, what happened there? How did that even happen, man? Seriously. How was that not a goal? Ref, you got to take another look at that one. Am I crazy here, boys, or what? Let me know in the comment section below. If I'm crazy or if that was a goal. That was like on the line, man. If it's on the line, it's a goal. Goalie vacates. Goalie just taking massive, insane risks here in a tie game. In the penitentiary. Angus McShortstuff looking to get that hat trick, secure it. McShortstuff, man, you gotta move to the slot there, brother. Opted forego the shot attempts. And we're just getting crunched, man. We can't even really pass it. The Butcher just gobbles that one up. An excellent save by an excellent goaltender who's had better games, right? He's given up a couple of early ones, but seems to have settled in rather nicely. Big blast there by Mick Shortstuff. Mick Shortstuff robs him. How about that? Freddie Kowalski with the go-ahead goal. Mick Shortstuff, of course, with a brilliant assist. And Mick Shortstuff secures the hat trick. Mark Bench sustains an injury. Looks like he got his eyes gouged out, but plus 10 overall for Mr. Mick Shortstuff. We're going to have to get a replacement here for Mr. Bench. In fact, can we just get out of here in one piece? This team is starting to get a lot more physical. How about that? Boring dude with the good shots. But Mick Shortstuff gets dumped, and it's scary stuff. Given how injured everybody's getting, I mean, Mark Bench sustains an injury that will last 2 periods. So that's tough. Our starting center, 0 accuracy. So what do? You probably go boring dude. Put Bench on the bench. Have him train overall. Bring back in the Kelly Jelly, I suppose. Feels like that's what has to happen. Anybody else nearing injury? Mick Shortstuff is as well. Well, he got his hat trick. The stats are bolstered right now, right? Like 27 checking suddenly. Well, unfortunately, Bench is straight up hurt. Those two are not. They're just nearing injury. We've got a 2-goal advantage. Start by winning the face-off here, boys. Great play by the Butcher there. Great save. Like, just a great save. Got a streaking. Ah, had him. He was streaking. He was streaking. He was told to go, and he went. And he was streaking. Ricky Kirby fighting along the boards for the puck. Those are the kind of plays that win championships here, boys. Winning those puck battles. Not to mention when the Butcher is playing like the Butcher is. Fulton ends up with it. Lots of time comes off there as the puck goes down the ice. 2-goal advantage still persists. Coming back through, a big blast there. Big shot there. Boring, dude. It's right on the doorstep, man. What are we doing? This is like the real deal. This isn't the Spartans, man. All right, good job by the Butcher. Fight that one off. Coming back the other way. Got to come up and around. And then just passes it to a wide open Penitent. And Boring Dude going to give the Butcher some support here. And somehow it still just squeaks its way through. William Fulton. And stick throw lands. Who's throwing sticks? I think the goalie is throwing sticks. Alright, so... Alright, terrible pass there by the Butcher. Make short stuff. In all alone, and yeah, that bone-crunching hit, I do believe he's injured now. Great. Alright, Boring Dude. Coming up. Fake puck. Gets him. And Grandma with the whip, man. Grandma with the whip, I tell you, dude. There's nothing like just more drive ending than getting whipped when you're trying to get into position. She'll whip you if you don't have the puck too, man. Alright, so that shot misses. Pretty intense shot to take. The seconds wind down. Boring Dude gets whapped. They're going to get one more shot attempt. Centering pass, and how about that? We squeak out of there with the victory. Although I do think some injuries have been sustained. I'm pretty sure. Tough and intense matchup. That's why we like the timer. Yeah, make short stuff. Has injured hands. Great. Hard-fought Battleman absorbed 38 hits. And I guess got out of there with just 2 injuries. Looking on the bright side. 3 goals for Angus McShortstuff again. But he's going to be on the bench here, folks. He's going to be. Alright, so flawless feeder. Your passes can't be intercepted. I mean, that's really, really good. Blue line boost. Puck rocket. Plus 10 speed when you possess the puck. I mean, we're already super fast. I think you probably get flawless feeder to Kelly Jelly and hope she can connect with Angus McShortstuff to feed him. I think so. Double reward. For the next 2 matches, you gain twice as many relic rewards. Wow, twice as many. The Squeezer. Shrink the opposing team. Gain plus 30 overall in the last 30 seconds of every period. I mean, this will equalize the field a little bit. Think about some of the big Act 2 teams and Act 3 teams. I mean, this is incredible too, man. But I think you got to go last minute. I think that's the objective best one there. I really do. You don't know what kind of relics you're going to get. Make short stuff is down a game, or a period more like. We're actually down a player, just overall. And we're going to be in versus the Hockey Fight Club. So what does this mean? Your shot power is tanked. That's what it means. You have 0 accuracy. I mean, do you still run Angus McShortstuff? Do you do it? But he's also almost injured again, so he really needs the bench. I think you probably have to bring out Mark bench. I don't know if you go with... Because, I mean, he's going to just get injured again. We're in versus the... I guess they don't really check. The team that we're playing doesn't really check too much. I think you gotta rest McShortstuff. He's too important to the cause. Mark bench has no accuracy, but might not necessarily need it. Maybe he can score some blind goals. Like, literally. Let's roll with something like that. I don't love it, but we're getting whittled down here. Angus McShortstuff gets an upgrade, though. Plus 15 accuracy. Gain a boost when skating in the same direction for 1.75 seconds. Propeller helmet. I think you go accuracy with Mr. McShortstuff. Then you got Kowalski. Plus 15 checking for Kowalski. When he's been playing a defensive role, we kind of need it. And inverse is the Hockey FC. Fight Club, Football Club. Whatever you want. Let's play a little round ball action. Big shot there by the boring dude. Kowalski's little fake puck skill is actually pretty darn good. Boring dude drills him. All right, coming back the other way, guys. All right, so we threw it to one of the body decoys. Ricky Kirby gets a little physical. All right, watch out for the... Somebody getting close. Boring dude, right on the doorstep. Great scoring opportunity. What are we doing, guys? Boring dude gets laid down. Goes wide. Boring dude, wide open net. Boring dude, man, you gotta slam that door shut there, brother. You have to. You just have to. In a 0-0 game, seeking the first goal here, you have to. And Ricky Kirby, you can't give up that. You just can't give it up. Right in front of the goaltender. You just can't do it. Mark Bench with his big glasses on. Funny stuff. All right, let's go back the other way now, boys. Come on now. Kelly Jelly in there. You bet. Now that is an accurate shooter that doesn't often miss. Little round ball action here. You love to see it. All right, so let's go, Mark Bench. Might not have any shooting accuracy, but you can still facilitate. All right, way to go, guys. Way to fight that one off. And then boring dude just passes it directly to a player. Oh boy. Let's throw the decoy puck. How about that? Kelly Jelly with the spinning shots. Goes high and wide. You love to see it. Kelly Jelly. You know, Angus McShortstuff is out, our superstar. She decides to answer the bell, answer the call. You love to see it. Let's go. Bench is nearing another injury, man. I mean, we got to roll with it. I've got to add a free agent as well. Like, we have to. All right, and goes back to the decoy crew. All right, great job by the Butcher. Way to fight that one off. Kowalski to Kirby. Down to Kelly Jelly, who gets swallowed up in the neutral zone. And in all alone. Kelly Jelly fights it off. Ricky Kirby going back the other way. Kowalski lays him down in the offensive zone. Terrific spot to lay him down here, boys. Or more like the defensive zone. All right, he's kicking it from behind the net. And yeah, they won't miss that one. You give him enough shots on goal here, boy. It's like, where's my defense, man? Like, what are we doing? Kelly Jelly in nice and tight. I do trust her accuracy, right? Her aiming's very, very good. Butcher is off kilter, and Butcher, like, you vacated the net, man. What are we doing here? You're supposed to be a Vesna goalie. What are we doing? I get it. You don't play soccer. It's not your normal thing. And they almost took the lead there. Mark Bench kicks him in the shin. You heard that from all the way up here in the press box. Come on, boys. Now, when you can't check these guys, they are kind of a handful. Not to mention, like, speed is their thing. And Mark Bench crashes right into the decoy. Incredible. Boring dude. All right, final rush here, boys. Final rush. Kelly Jelly, you bet. You absolutely bet. Hat trick. 4 seconds remain. Let's close this one out here, guys. Kelly Jelly just kicks it down the ice. And heroic performance and effort by Kelly Jelly. You love to see it. I mean, really stepping up in the absence of Mr. McShortstuff and Mr. Bench, who are now back in action. You love to see it. What an intense matchup that was. I mean, third period was not a great period for us in the slightest. Lost faceoffs too. I mean, gave up too many. Simply put, gave up too many. Probably didn't deserve to win that one, but we did. Kelly Jelly, just star-studded showing. Gained 30 overall at bench last game. Gained 10 overall for each game played scoreless, reset after each goal. The howitzer, slap shots, knock all the players in the puck's path. I mean, Ricky Kirby doesn't often score. I think Freddie Kowalski and his special skill makes him really hard to replace. The howitzer, I mean, Mark Bench, he's more of a facilitator. Our diminutive forwards actually score. So I think Kettle, Kowalski. All right, so we get a free agent. I think he'll probably try to take it, which means we're going to miss the Crusaders. I'm not, like, I'm okay with that. But we need to add another body because, I mean, we're running out of healthy bodies, right? Bench and Jelly are both nearing injury. Of course, Mr. McShortstuff is back with his good stats. So you add him back in. But that means Boring Dude is your starting center. Maybe we can get a new starting center. As a free agent. So who do we got? Jimothy Powell. Great speed. Decent checking. And then we got Clive Chicken Sneeze. A lot like the same mold as Kelly Jelly. I mean, when I compare the two, there's no comparison. Clive. It's got to be Clive. No question in my mind, you throw him at center. Then Kowalski, I mean, he's a mainstay. I think Kirby's doing good things. Mark Bench, he's almost hurt. Kelly Jelly's almost hurt. I mean, do we pull her out? We have the Shooting Stars. A speedy team. I don't think they're really known for throwing the body too much. Speedy team. We're going to really miss Jelly's accuracy and flawless feeder, but actually, so if I look forward, there is an infirmary right before boss fight. So I think you just got to roll it. And if she gets hurt, she gets hurt. Let's get Ricky Kirby an upgrade. Plus 15 speed. He's got prod. Successfully prod. Hit cause an injury twice per game. Sounds good to me. Yeah, Ricky Kirby. Injure people. Who do we like more? The Knights or the Stars? I think, as far as our team makeup goes, I mean, the Knights, we wouldn't be able to check any of them. Let's go with the Stars. I think we can at least combat their speed. But then again, they do have plus 50 speed. They're already a speedy team. Chicken Snee. Alright, so they vacate, chasing after that fake puck. Big shot there. Great job by Ricky Kirby, who then just gets crashed on the boards by a tornado. Man, that guy was traveling so fast. My goodness. Chicken Snee. How about that? Welcome to the team. Comes out just swinging. You love to see it. And a huge blast by Mr. McShortstuff. And that was all predicated on just winning that puck battle by Mr. Ricky Kirby. Kelly Jelly tries to get in tight and close. Jump shot there. The Butcher, not used to seeing too many jump shots. McShortstuff probably gets in a little too short, if you will. All right, good job, Butcher. Mick Shortstuff just weaves his way through. Superior speed and accuracy and skill. The man cannot be stopped. Chicken Snee with a really good attempt. Gonna throw that false puck. Big shot there by Mick Shortstuff. Try to feed it back to him, and we miss. That's okay though. It's okay. We got a couple of goal advantage. Let's not get sloppy here, boys. Watch out for the jump shots. Watch out for some trickery. Watch out for the tornado coming through. How about that? Oh, man, off the post. Thought we were going to be celebrating yet another hat trick. Throw it to the corner. Kelly Jelly just gets drilled, as she is so prone for, man. Just so prone to that. Nick Shortstuff. Should have thrown on immunity. I suppose when you jump over the goaltender and just throw it over the top, I mean, yeah, you probably will have some success. Mick Shortstuff, though, secures another hat trick. The man is on fire. Plus 10 overall across the board, and you love to see it, frankly. Kelly Jelly with a deep shot there, and that's how period 1 wraps up. I mean, 10 shots to 4. I feel like we can skate with these guys. We can skate with them. And we're winning face-offs, the most important thing. Is anybody hurt? Jelly is nearing an injury. But we've already decided we're going to get to the infirmary at the end to patch everybody up. Let's keep on going. Let's go, Chicken Snee. Doesn't get much easier than that, man. Mick Shortstuff just in wide open. And the goaltender, right? He had to go all the way left to defend that shot, and he's just wide open. That's why you can't give up that cross-ice pass, man. You just can't give it up. We move on. A good showing there, and another hat trick for Mr. McShortstuff. Shrimp Squad. Forwards get smaller, defensemen get bigger. I mean, our forwards are already tiny. Hive Mind, your passes are uninterceptable in your zone. Good luck, puck. Plus 15% odds of getting a critical shot. Passes can't be intercepted in your zone. Certainly help out on defense. I think this is great, though. Let's heal up. Slapshot immunity. Gotta heal up, man. We're in versus some dirty cultists. Let's go. Well, let me take a look here quick. So Chicken Sneeze, I think he's good, man. He is good. He is. He's fine. Plays his role just fine. Shot power 5, though. 21 checking, 83 accuracy, 152 speed. I mean, he's more accurate than Mark Bench. I think you probably leave Mr. Bench on the bench. In fact, have Mr. Bench train. I mean, we're going to use him, right? Somebody's going to get hurt for sure. Knock on wood. I think Bench, you probably train. I mean, he has a bigger body. Could train checking for him. Let's train checking for Mr. Bench. Maybe he can fill in on defense if necessary. A skilled defenseman. Let's go. White flag was frozen. All right, here we go. Kowalski throws a fake puck. Turns him to ice. Not a bad opening shot. Pushing the icicle version of Kelly Jelly around. All right, great job by the Butcher. Fight that one off. And Ricky Kirby just gets put down. Simply put. Ah, great shots. Hits a pipe by Kelly Jelly, though. Just barely hits the pipe. Coming back the other way. Let's go. Turns to ice. Does this actually work? This prod attack with Ricky Kirby? Want to try it. Critical shot from about halfway down the ice. That's a crazy shot, man. Mick Shortstuff. Not the kind of guy you want in all alone on your goaltender. Here we go. Kelly Jelly. Chicken Sneeze. Almost, man. Oh, man, you can't give up that interception, bro. You can't do it. And this is the problem with a tiny forward group, right? We're just losing right in front of the net. We have no presence. Chicken sneeze. Well, I'm pretty sure Ricky Kirby just gouged somebody's eye out. Pretty sure. All right. Let's see. What do we got here, boys? Ouch. Tried to squeak by. Just couldn't quite do it. Nice. Ricky Kirby's just breaking kneecaps, man. Gouging eyes. Kelly Jelly. I mean, it was a great scoring opportunity. It really, really was. Chicken Sneeze lays him down. Not known for his physicality. And on the backhand, who's that? Colt Cobain. Yeah, it is. Colt Cobain. He always scores. Why are we passing it right on Rory McShaggy? Like, why are we doing that? All right, the Butcher swallows that one up. Ah, great stick work by him. You got to give it to him, I suppose. All right, Kelly Jelly, set it up. One last rush. On the backhand, using that superior accuracy. And an 8-shot first period wraps up just like that. I mean, equal time on attack. It's a different way to play because they teleport and, of course, turn you to ice, so we just have to be careful. How about that, though? Angus mixed short stuff. Doing it like he's been doing it all run long. Great pass by Chicken Sneeze. And Kelly Jelly looking for a critical shot as well. On the backhand. Highly accurate backhand shots. Ricky Kirby banging some bodies. Butcher, grab that. Thank goodness, man. My goodness. That was crazy. It's right on the doorstep for him. Chicken Sneeze. How about that? Chicken Sneeze in nice and tight. Fights off a check. And just delivers the puck to its home. And then just gets absolutely, I think he got thrown through the glass, man. Sit on it, Butcher. Good job. Yeah, have some fun behind my net. Ah, Kowalski, man. You got to get into a better position. You got to work yourself open. You got to keep skating. Work yourself open. You're like right in front of the net. All right, Chicken Sneeze. To Ricky Kirby. You bets. Ricky Kirby, man. You chose a great time to, I think, score your probably first goal. Great time. Great time. Chicken Sneeze. In all alone on the backhand. I mean, you got to take the shot if it's there. Kelly Jelly just mugs him in the neutral zone. Coming back through. Angus makes short stuff. Hits a pipe. And coming back through again. Great job by the Butcher to swallow that one up. Kowalski's going to lure them behind the nets. And you can see the hole in the glass down there. It's bottom right. I think that was Chicken Sneeze. Your boy got thrown through that glass. All right, Angus makes short stuff. Gets checked by Kelvin Dord. A tough check as well. Yeah, he just, it's like a little welcome to the NHL moment, I suppose. Kowalski gets decked, but the Butcher ends up with it. It ends up on the stick of Chicken Sneeze. Feeds it back down to Kelly Jelly. Great shot opportunity there. Great shot from a great spot. Just not enough, and Rory McShaggy and his presence, man. His presence is being felt. Higgins makes short stuff, man. That critical shot is fun. I'm glad I took that relic. Let's hope we can continue to use it. Ricky Kirby providing some good defense. And in all alone, Ricky Kirby makes short stuff. You bets. Number 2. Let's see if we can secure number 3. Get yet another hat trick bonus. Kowalski, you bets. I mean, everybody's getting in on the scoring parade here against these dirty cultists, and you love to see it. Ricky Kirby. I mean, why not? It takes an incredible amount of pressure off when you're able to score in a flurry. 5-1 is the score after 2. Let's see if we can complete the hat trick with Mr. Mix short stuff. Let's go. Kelly Jelly with the critical shot on the doorstep. I mean, it's a thing to marvel at, right? Lightning strikes. And they get Kelvin Tord, the evil incarnate. Secures the rebound and... Alright, Mr. McShortstuff. So my Cheeto plushie is frozen. So my players don't have their plus 50 speed buff anymore. Which is kind of crazy. Rory McShaggy, yeah, he doesn't lose board battles because he can just check you in through the glass. Alright, Kowalski gets laid down. And a stern slap shot by, again, another incarnate of a popular player. Big shot there. Turns the ice. But big shot nonetheless. 3-5. Minute 30 left. Chicken sneeze. Stump it to Kowalski. And then just a terrible pass, man. Terrible pass. Comes back through. Interception in the neutral zone. Kirby shoots it. All right, Butcher. Just secure it. Somebody secure the freaking puck, man. All right, final minute. And Ricky Kirby gets injured. And I jumped the gun on the face-off there. Oh, man, hits the pipe. Chicken sneeze. Kelly Jelly. Still have a goal advantage. We just can't give it up. Wow, my goodness, Ricky Kirby with the crazy save. And then Calvin Tord is doing his best to try to knot this one up. Let's set up one final push. Looks like they're gonna just let me. Well, come on, cultists, let's go. See if we can set up the hat trick. Not quite. That's how that one's gonna wrap up. Yeah, we cheesed it a little bit at the end. I mean, we gave up like, what, 3 goals? Not scoring anything? I don't want the run to end there. The cultists are a tricky bunch for sure. McShortstuff does not secure the hat trick. But we secure a very, very good victory. Ricky Kirby sustains an injury. But we secure the victory, and we're moving on, friends. That is good. That is very, very good. 2 goals for Mr. McShortstuff. Good stuff. 3 hits by Ricky Kirby, who's going to, be riding the pine for a little bit. Well, so we have heavy helmets. I mean, that's an interesting one with our skill set. Explosion, explode on knockout. I mean, who do we have? Kowalski, who's got the fake puck. I mean, he's going to be real slow, but he'll be real proficient in checking. Or you can do trick shots. Explode on knockout, I mean, that's interesting for McShortstuff. I think it's going to probably explode other players around him, though. I think you go trick shot, McShortstuff. Dentist appointment. Opponents have a 15% chance of getting knocked out after a shot. For each game, your first 5 shots, are 50% stronger. For the next 2 matches, you get twice as many relic rewards. Yeah, we'll take that. All right, player training for Clive at Chicken Sneeze. Otherwise, we can add another free agent up here. Looks like we're in versus the Tycoons. All right, Ricky Kirby. You're banged up, man. Spent some time on the bench. Chicken Sneeze is also nearing injury. So is McShortstuff. I mean, it's just like, this is why you need the free agent pool. So we're going to go to the goalie coach. Boom blocker. Blocker saves knockout surrounding players. And rage on breakaway for 10 seconds. Yeah. And let's get another good one. Ozzy oi oi oi. So very speedy. Good shot power and accuracy, poor checking. Or Ryan Pepito. With 0 checking altogether. I think you got to take Ozzy. His speed is good. Can probably use him. Although he's not really a defender by any stretch. So here we go. We call on the boring dude again, I think. Well, I guess, where's an infirmary? Because ideally you take the training for like small stuff. And then it's Princess or Team Canada. Choose your poison. If you want to go infirmary, which we probably should, it's Princess. Yeah, so infirmary's at the end. So we're going to have to win. I mean, we have to win this one. We can get, like, Ricky Kirby back to health. I don't know too much about this Tycoons team. I know that they run 2 lines, like 2 completely full lines. And they change them out. Chicken Sneeze, I mean, he's great. 152 speed. He's bigger, he's got some presence. I like what he brings to the table. If Mick Shortstuff gets hurt, we're toast, but then again, I mean, we need him. We need his scoring prowess. So there you go. Chicken Sneeze for Oi Oi Oi. At least for now, that's what you do, I think. Let's do something like that, I think. Well, let's go, boys. Come on, in versus the Tycoons. Your advertisement here. Well, let's advertise a loss for the Tycoons. Let's go, oi, oi, oi. Okay, so they're running a very big line, right? Very huge line. Oh, I see what that is. So an ad pops up. That's interesting. All right, Butcher. Hits a streaking Mick Shortstop, who shoots it because he was under duress. And it looks like they have like a brawler, right? A guy that just berserk guy. Kelly Jelly in tight. Nothing. Okay, so these guys are gonna beat me to a pulp. Is what they're gonna do. On the backhand. Nothing. All right, Butcher. Good job. Kowalski's hurt. Oh, man. Hits a pipe. Mick Shortstop. Yeah, this is reminiscent of my Lancelot run, where he had Berserk. Yeah, Kowalski's injured for 2 games. Start by winning the face-off. Get it. Boring, dude. Get it, man. Don't get outworked by these bums. Alright, so obviously the smaller line is the line we can dance with a little bit. It's the line we're going to have to try to score our goals against. Alright, let's go. Let's set it up. Mick Shortstop is clearly hurt, but he still scores a goal, injured and all. Alright, line 1 is on the ice now. My goodness, man. This line is just absolutely devastating. They're huge. You know, here I was saying, we just got to get out of here without any injuries. Well, good luck. That. Oi, oi, oi. Gets it done, though. And Mick Shortstop is injured. Oh, boy. Butcher gives up one, it looks like, at the whistle. No, never mind. So that one, we just barely get bailed out. But yeah, Mick Shortstop hurt. Kowalski hurt for 3 games. Oh, man. The fake puck is so good, but his speed is nerfed. Mick Shortstop's speed is nerfed, too. That's his greatest asset. So, Mark Bench, I think got to get you back in there, man. Probably as a forward. All right, Ozzy, oi, oi, oi. What are we going to do with you? You got 11 checking. Mark Bench at least has some checking prowess. Got good speed for a forward. I feel like we just got to get out of here alive, man. Everybody's just on the brink of explosion, frankly. All right. Power, accuracy. Accuracy for Kowalski, I think. Maybe you go checking with him. I mean, he is just straight up hurt, man. 3 games. Like, just devastated. In the business, they call that a lower body injury. All right, boys. We do have a goal advantage, but that big lineup, I can't do anything against them. I can't even, like... I mean, all we can do is, I guess, skate around them a little bit. But we got to score goals when the line is small. Just like that, right? Absolutely terrific. It looks like they scored. Do they bring out the small line again? Okay, so they do. Boring dude with a critical shot. What we can't do is give up a goal to their small line. We simply just can't do it. Kelly Jelly and tight. Ref. The ref joins in on the disco party. All right, boys, get it. Let's go. Kelly Jelly. Streaking. Chicken sneeze. He tried. It was a great shot opportunity. All right, good job. Chicken sneeze. Get on the wing. Ozzy, oi, oi, oi. Advertisement and all gets it done. And it's a 2-4 advantage. Good guys. Chicken sneeze is hurt. Dude, everybody's going to be banged up versus the princess, man. And they just score at will. There's nothing I can do. I can't stop them. We can't check them. I can't do anything against them. That line is made to just, I guess, hurt you physically and mentally and just all kinds of hurt. All right, Mark Bench coming back. And Chicken Sneeze with the goal. You bet. Chicken Sneeze, man. That's the second one. 2 big goals. Yeah, this particular line might be the most intense line I've ever seen in this game. At least for the speed team. And, you know, on top of that, you give them an extra 50 speed, and they're flying around hurting everybody. It's a good time to have a little dance party. Chicken Sneeze gets drilled. And it looks like we're going to make it out of here alive. Guess I don't want to hold my breath, but their small line does come on after they score. Kelly Jelly's hurt. My goodness, man. Everybody is hurt. Great play by Boring Dude. Critical shots. That's how this one is going to wrap up. But, folks, we have problems, man. We have problems. There's trouble in paradise. There absolutely is. Trouble in paradise. Ricky Kirby gets back to health, but mixed short stuff. Kowalski, Chicken Sneeze, and Jelly, we're down all of them. Now, a chest injury for Jelly is okay because she's not checking anyways. That tanks her checking, but lower body injuries are terrible because it tanks the speed. That's our greatest asset. So let's see if we can get something real impactful. So spiked armor level 2 is nice. Curveball is great for Kelly Jelly, man. It really is. And I think we're going to have to just keep using her, to be honest. Curveball, Kelly Jelly, you bet. Spike armor level 2 is tempting. Faster body check speed. Gain 15 shot accuracy. Bubble wrap. Protect from speed injury. Protect from speed injury, yeah? So are all speed injuries nullified? No, we just got to get healthy. Just got to get healthy. So Kelly Jelly, you have a body injury. -6 checking, not a problem at all. Chicken Sneeze, minus 122 speed. I mean, bro got broken. So that means I'm going to have to roll what? I'm going to have to roll what? Ricky Kirby. I'm going to have to roll Mark Bench as my center. Ricky Kirby, Boring Dude, Kelly Jelly, Ozzy, oi, 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 versus the freaking princess, man. Oh, boy. I don't like the prospects of this whatsoever. You guys gotta get well soon, man. You really do. It's either that or the Canadian team. I mean, no, if I go Canadian team, we don't get the infirmary. I need the infirmary. Simply put, plus 10 speed for make short stuff. Puck gain speed when deflecting. Ability's cool, 50% faster. Let's go plus 10 speed. And it's going to be intense, folks. The fungus. Your skaters get propelled when receiving a pass from the goalie. Blocker saves knockout surrounding players. Let's do the fungus. Nin versus the princess. Many a run have ended here at the princess. Suzanne Pony. Joan Ozark. Clementine McShaggy. They got 3 bona fide superstars on their team. And not to mention stick throw. And now Playfair's in all alone. Mark Bench. Kelly Jelly. Almost had it. I mean, it was a good opportunity. Joan Ozark. Get that rebound. There was ever time to have a disco party, Ozzy. All right, good job. Ozzy tries to feed one up. Doesn't work. Great save by the Butcher, keeping us in this one. Mark Bench with the speed boost. Kelly Jelly with that curve shot. The curve shot is definitely something to marvel at. Great scoring opportunity there by Mark Bench as well. Joan Ozark. Not the one that you want on the doorstep, guys. Watch the stick throw. Ricky Kirby with the blast. All right, nice. Gouging eyeballs. All right, Mark Bench ends up with it. And Boring Dude sustains an injury. Stick throw. Great job. Let's go, Kelly Jelly. Clementine McShaggy misses it all. And here we go. Back again with some Kelly Jelly action. Kelly Jelly action in all alone. Ricky Kirby gets there first, but then just gets absolutely decleated. Well, deskated. You know what I mean. Coming back through. Ozzy. Somehow Ricky Kirby emerges with it. Hits Kelly Jelly, who gets stick thrown, just punished. And we have an injury. Boring Dude. Throw him on the scrap heap, I guess. Oh, man, there was a wide open net, too. Goaltender was down. Kelly Jelly can't do it all by herself, guys. I mean, 3 hits to 15, 6 shots to 9. I'm surprised we only gave up 1 goal. But when everybody's hurt, it's like, what do? We're rolling a skeleton crew here, guys. Boring Dude with injured hands now. I mean, he's playing defense. So what do? Like, what do we do? I mean, I think what you have to do is you probably have to either stick with this or we work back in Angus Mick short stuff. And we try it. We hope for the best. He's slow, but we hope for the best. Right position. You know what I mean? I think, given everything's on the line here, we have to. You don't love to do it. We have the infirmary up next. We'll be resisting completely to any foot injuries if we can make it out of here. But we have to make it out of here. Let's go. Injuries, man. It's crazy. And yeah, we got to win the face-off too. That's the simplest thing that we can do. Mark Bench. Ozzy oi 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 on the doorstep. Mark Bench with the shot. Suzanne Boney just gets laid down. Ricky Kirby with the shot. Throws it from the wall. Gotta wonder if his injury had something to do with that. Poor shot. Poor accuracy. All right, good job. All right, let's go. Kelly Jelly with the nice slapper. I mean, with the curve shot, right? It's better to play some hero hockey. We just need one to tie this thing up. Ozzy, in close. Real close. Real close. Butcher fights that one off. Ozzy gets it. Coming back the other way. It's Kelly Jelly. Suzanne Boney draped all over her. Somehow wins the board battle. Critical shot. Ozzy throwing the body a little bit. Not known for that. The Butcher fights that one off. Oh, Kelly Jelly gets decked with the stick throw, man. Get out of here with that stick throw. They're all dancing. Go, go, go. Kelly Jelly, how about that? Kelly Jelly gets it done. An injured Angus McShortstuff makes it happen. Ozzy, that was your opportunity, man. Wide open net. Somebody get it. Ozzy. Oh my goodness. A super intense, like, final, 20 seconds of that matchup. Everybody's hurt. Of course everybody's hurt, because why wouldn't they be? Everybody always gets hurt. I mean, especially with this team. I've never seen anything like it, to be honest, man. I've never, like, battled so heavily with injuries in this game. It's crazy. But my goodness, what a crazy play. You have a completely gimped McShortstuff. Finds a way down the ice with Kelly Jelly, and they make it happen. Mark Bench with no shot power. Kowalski with no speed. Boring dude with no shot power. He's got 46 checking, 100 speed. You have 32. I trust Mark Bench more. So here's what we have to do. We have to lock it in. Let's go, boys. Starts with a face-off here. All right, we win it. Okay, good. Ozzy. Kelly Jelly. Great opportunity. Great opportunity. Get physical with Joan Ozark. All right, it's stuff like that that we really need to get away from. In there! You bet! Ozzy! Oi! 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 Let's hear it from the crowd! You bet! The dog loves it! The hippie dude loves it! He's banging on his little tablet thing! And Ozzy with the great equalizer! Well, not the great equalizer, the great go-ahead goal for the overtime victory! An incredibly intense sequence of events right there, my friends. But we get it done. And what is that predicated on? Well, since we put him in the game, 2 huge assists for Angus McShortstuff. Playing completely injured, completely gimped, right? Might as well be in a wheelchair out there, but he's out there. And when his team needs it, he gets it done. You love to see it. Absolutely fantastic. So this one is going to make it all the way to the golfers. And it should be, quite the showdown. We're going to find out. Ghost Vision. Defensemen gain X-ray shot. Players get +10 overall when an injury is healed. I mean, everybody's injured. Everyone gains spike armor. Let's see. So you're injured. You're injured. You're injured. So it'd be +10 for all these guys, right? He's back to full health now. I think you gotta go. You probably gotta go spike armor. Right, team gains +15 speed. That's not bad. Training is 100% more effective at this late in the game. +25 checking. Yes. We are well off on speed. Let's go to the infirmary, get everybody patched up. So we're going to a place where we're not going back. All right, so let's get our ideal lineup. That's Chicken Sneeze at center. Love him at center. Jelly and McShortstuff, you bet. Ricky Kirby. Part of the solution. Ozzy, oi, oi, oi. How do you bench the guy? Do you go Kowalski over Kirby? I think you probably start things off with Kirby. I think you go Ozzy as another scoring option. He's got some size too. And then when somebody inevitably gets injured, we can work in. Because this team injures the crap out of you, the golfers. Alright, man. That was super intense. Super, super intense with the princess. It usually is. You love coming out on the other side, of course. So let's go, boys. An exciting conclusion. Win or lose, this should be an exciting conclusion. Let's start fast. Let's start strong. Our diminutive forward group. Let's see if they can get it done. Chicken sneeze. Lead us to victory. All right, great job. Chicken sneeze in tight. All right, don't just let her take pot shots, man. Butcher fights that one off. Butcher been standing on his head lately. Ah, so many stick throws, dude. Let's injure him. All right, that's one. One down. All right, so they get an early goal. It's just what this team does, man. We've got to win face-offs too, man. Let's go. Lock in. Win the face-off. Big shot there, but of course, you know, a bunch of stick throws coming through. Maybe I try to go immune. Chicken sneeze all the way up. Sharp angle for mixed short stuff. All right, let's go. Kelly Jelly. Great scoring opportunity there. You at least had a winger with you. I mean, my goodness. Ricky Kirby just absorbs that shot like off the face. He's not wearing a helmet here, folks. Angus makes short stuff. Tries to get in there. And another goal. Man, my goodness, guys. All right, finally a face-off win. Chicken sneeze with the critical shot. I mean, huge shots. Looks like it goes wide. Kelly Jelly with the huge shot. All right, Pam Pumpernickel, their best player. But man, it's just a scoring parade, guys. The stick throws are just so brutal. Big blast there by Ricky Kirby. I mean, we can come back from down 3-0. I can't come back from down like 7-0 though. So we have to play some defense. We have to get a stop. Stop giving up goals there, Butcher. Make short stuff. On the short side, absolutely nothing, and wow. The golfers are like, welcome to golfer paradise. Just 9 shots. 13 shots by them. 3 goals. Yikes, man. It's just... how we looking? Everybody's healthy. We need Mick Short Stuff to step up. Need our boy, A. Mick Short Stuff, to do A. Mick Short Stuff things. I mean, he's been the hero that we've needed. Oh, man, you got this wide open. The goalie vacates the net. That would have been a timely opportunity for our first one. Chicken sneeze. Another return shot. Goaltender just standing on his head. Not giving me anything, really. The sand trap creates a whole lot of problems, too. We got to at least, like, get one. Kelly Jelly, make short stuff. Don't know how you missed that one, man. It was a wide open net. This ain't the Spartans, man. This is for all the marbles. Let's go. Ricky Kirby. How about that? Probably the last guy you expected. Gets it done, though. Just a critical blast. Huge. And then, you know, does just a terrible turnover. Butcher gobbles that one up, though. How about that? Angus, Mick, short stuff. Doing what he's been doing all game long. So as soon as I enter the offensive zone, my offensive zone, they stick throw you. So you feel like you have a great play set up. And then, you know, one of your players is down. Gets hit by the stick throw. So that is what's challenging about it. Fall on that Butcher. No, Butcher. Nope. All right, nice. Ricky Kirby ends up with it. McShortstuff ends up with it. Well, somehow. Ozzy ends up with it. Somehow. And then just back the other way. Crazy scoring opportunity for them. Somehow shaken off by the Butcher. Of course it is. Oh my goodness. We're passing it into players on the ice. So that's what you have to do. You have to use the saucer pass. I mean, obviously, right? Sharp angle shot there. Nothing. Back the other... Oh, no. Kelly Jelly just can't quite bang it on target. Just unlike her. Very much unlike her. And that's how that one wraps up. It is a 1-goal game. We actually held them to 0 in that frame, which is kind of crazy. But this is real intense, man. This is why I like playing with the timer, right? Time on attack evens out a little bit more. 17 shots to 24, 19 hits to 42. They're dominating possession. Their passing isn't great. We gotta win all the faceoffs. We have to win all of the faceoffs. It has to start, and we have to win them all. Interceptions, too. We gotta keep doing that, too. Let's go, guys. Come on now. This is for all the marbles. Like I keep saying this. It's not the Spartans, men. Ozzy's hurt. Do we consider Kowalski? 106, 48, 73, 92. I mean, he's got 92 checking. I think you do it. He's got that false puck, too. Let's go, boys. All right. Starts with a face-off win. And then just a head-scratching pass. Head scratcher. Then that one makes it through Chicken Sneeze and the Butcher. Chicken Sneeze. Great scoring opportunity there for you, man. I can't fault ya. You simply just needed to make the shot. Ricky Kirby. Not really a good spot to score from. Oh, man. Chicken Sneeze, great play. All right, let's set it up here, boys. Instead, he's throwing his false puck. I mean, it would have been great. It would have been a great opportunity. Kowalski. A great opportunity. All right, boys, we're kind of running out of time here. Let's speed things up. In tight. Nothing. Throws on that immunity. I mean, that's how I have to enter the zone. A lot of bodies. How about that? He gets it done. Makes short stuff. He's got injured hands, though. Injured hands and all. Gets it done. And it's a 1-goal game. Make short stuff. That's right. His hands are blown, man. And this is it. Butcher, all right, one final rush. Let's go. Kelly Jelly with the curvy shots. Probably not the best time to unfurl the final shot. I thought maybe we could get a couple of extra and not fall again to the golfers. Darn it, man. 3-4, 31-24 shots, 58 hits to 29. Make short stuff. You gotta wonder if things might have been a little bit different on that final great shot attempt there. Had the hands not been crippled yet again, man. The injuries in this run is crazy, dude. It really is crazy. But that's why I like this game, because, I mean, it is challenging. This game is definitely tough. Final stats for the matchup right there. We just fall short. I would have liked to have secured that final goal. Just kind of see what happens. Had to get better at face-offs. I lost 3 face-offs. That's unacceptable. We needed to win them all, because that is directly in my control. Sometimes you go early. Most unfortunate. Otherwise, use saucer passes on the golfers. Do that. And bait out that stick throw the best you can, because they all throw at you. And then if you can do that, maybe you can set up a little tic-tac-toe action. I, unfortunately, in this one, was mostly unable to. As they come out just swinging, down 3-0, and then we battle back to 3-2. Then it's 4-2, 4-3. I think it's some mixed short stuff. Just trying to do what he can do to will us to victory. It's not quite enough here today. I did enjoy this run, though. It's fun. You have a very small team that's very injury-prone. And really, you have to... I mean, I think free agents are key. Absolutely. You got to build out your bench. But then also, I mean, it's kind of fun playing with the smaller characters. They're faster. They're a little shiftier. Super prone to checking and just getting absolutely destroyed and blown up, of course. But putting together a strong skill set and a strong kit around your, small forwards is actually kind of fun. Kelly Jelly, that curve shot at the end. Oh, man. I'm going to be having nightmares about this one. Fun stuff. Tough stuff, though. Very, very tough. Here are the final stats. To no surprise, Angus mixed short stuff. I mean, far and away the MVP of the team. 25 total points. Next closest is 16 for Ricky Kirby, the assist man. Kelly Jelly with 6 goals. I mean, it was Angus's team, Angus's show. And, by the end of it all, he was very, very strong, very, very good. But then his hand gets crippled and, the rest is history. Really, really tough. We had a lot of tight matchups. The Tycoons, that was a tough one. The Princess was a memorable one. The Penitents, right, we get off. I think we got off to a pretty strong lead there and then just melted. Cultists as well, right? I mean, lots of tight ones in this. And what I liked the most about it is it kind of challenged the way that I play the game. Kind of got a set way of playing tape to tape. And with this team, I can't play the way I'm used to playing. So you have to kind of change it up on the fly. Try different artifacts and power-ups and relics and all of that stuff to hopefully put together a winner. Unfortunately, today, my friends, we did not manage to do it. But that's okay. Still enjoyed myself. Always do when I play some tape to tape. So if you enjoyed yourself as well, definitely smash the like button. Subscribe so you don't miss the next tape to tape run, right? The high energy tape to tape run. I like to bring the energy when I play this game. When I play this game, right? When I fire this game up, right from the opening soundtrack onward, it's really easy to bring the energy, right? This is a game that energizes me. I really do enjoy it. Tape to tape. It's a great game. Check it out for yourself. Link in the video description below. So subscribe so you don't miss the next one. Smash a like. And of course, let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I mean, absolutely. And as far as what's next for Tape to Tape, well, we can try Redemption with the trio team. Had a lot of fun with that. Or maybe we can try another speed team run. I mean, we'll definitely find out. We've got to get in the win column with both of these teams. And then the opening team, we have to win on veteran as well. So, that's what's coming up for Tape to Tape here on the channel. Stay tuned. And I thank you for spending some time on the channel today. So with that said, my friends, we're going to get on out of here. And I'll be catching you in the next video. Thanks a lot.